Hey guys, this is Jeremy here with my good friend Wayne.
Hello.
So this is a new segment I wanted to start up. Wayne and I have a history of seeing bad movies. So we decided to start a show pretty much about us reviewing the bad movies we see, and I thought we could call it What a Shite.
What a shite.
So the thing is, we've had a little bit of trouble trying to set this up because some security guard wouldn't let us film on the ground. Despite the guys throwing beer cans on the ground and the guys hotboxing their car, we apparently, with the camera, are the biggest threat.
On the plus side, he kind of suspected a fat guy who was drunk and walking around aimlessly.
So we have finally got a little bit of leeway to try and film somewhere while he is talking with this guy. But anyway, the film we saw is Broken City.
How broken was it?
Quite broken. So this is the first bad movie of the year we've watched, and at least to say, it wasn't like awful bad. It was just kind of boring and predictable bad.
But you have to go in there with an open mind and accept what it is, sort of thing.
The film is about Mark Walhberg, who's apparently a kind of bad, corrupt cop who gets out of a jam, but he has to step down as being a cop. All the while, Russell Crowe, who is mayor of New York, is kind of pulling his strings and whatnot.
I was wondering why that guy looked very familiar.
It was Russell Crowe, but with a really bad tan line. 7 years pass. Mark Walhberg is now a private eye who has a pretty shitty job, but he has a nice hot girlfriend who is apparently in indie films, and he has a cute secretary who you keep on wanting him to bang the whole movie.
There was that sexual tension that I thought needed to be provoked.
That was the one thing I was kind of happy with, that didn't happen.
Yeah, but I mean, I think she was supposed to be, she was playing an underage character, so it would have been inappropriate.
Mark Walhberg being asked by the mayor, Russell Crowe, to investigate who his wife is sleeping with. And as this film obviously goes for the trailer, it's a lot bigger than it actually appears to be.
That's a twist.
But the thing about this film was it seemed so predictable to me. Like, I saw almost every single thing coming.
On my note, I wasn't sure what I was going into, so me predicting certain things, that was just only...
just kind of how obvious the story was.
Yeah, I got really bored for the majority, as Jeremy.
Yeah, we got
discussed.
bored. We got bored. Just kind of like at one point, there was just moments where I was like, "Oh, something just happened in the story," but I'm so bored that I don't really care what's going on. But
Yeah.
It's so predictable that I'll be able to pick up what's going to happen in a few minutes.
Yeah, that was the thing. I mean, they even threw down like politics and all that crap. I don't know. For the most part, I didn't get most of it.
When we found out what the twist was, we're like, "Oh, I think he was with him and that actually wasn't going on." But that's the thing, like, the film had a really bad time holding your attention. The one scene I would say that held my attention the most was when he goes and sees his girlfriend's indie film.
Oh yeah, that was some kind of scene there.
Oh, Mark Wahlberg's girlfriend in this film is the chick from Death Race. She's an actress in an indie film, and I gotta talk about this part. This film made indie films look like shit. The Kiss of Life? Who the hell comes up with a name like that? It's just like a completely uncomfortable scene. Then they watch the movie, and Mark Wahlberg sees his girlfriend basically being plowed by this other actor.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure it would have been really insulting because she expected him to watch it and like it at the same time.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Like, could you actually imagine being with an actress and she, like, does these kind of films? I could never be married to Sharon Stone or Michael Douglas. If I was a woman, I could never be married to Michael Douglas, especially in the 90s. The ending is supposed to be this really big build-up, and in the end, you already know what's going to happen. It doesn't matter. We already know how this film's going to end. You've tried to throw in this twist or this problem, but we already know where this film is going. We already know how the conclusion is going to appear.
Yeah, but what really irritated me about the end was the slow frame rate they put right at the very end as he points towards the camera like this. Or maybe it was two fingers.
Oh, he was just like,
see ya.
For acting wise, I'd have to say that everyone was kind of just like Russell Crowe is kind of interesting, but he was so one-dimensional that he was just a dick. And the whole time I'm wondering, how the hell did this guy become mayor if he's obviously controlling his wife?
And then who was the main actor again?
Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, Mark Wahlberg. In the middle of the film, he actually, no, it was at the close to the end when he was talking to Russell Crowe.
Yeah.
He was like demanding to know what the hell is happening.
Yeah, like he needs to know what's happening, but it's just like, it's still, even though it's predictable, you still actually don't have a full idea of what is really going on. It just feels like the script doesn't even know what's going on. Mark Wahlberg just looks at the camera with this serious face. Like that's half his screen time is him just with this. The only one who I liked was Bo from Supernatural. She's his assistant.
Yeah. She was the best actress in it throughout the entire film, or just best everything.
Yeah, that was the coolest part. Maybe it might have been because we're a little bit
biased
to Supernatural.
Yeah.
But that was cool that we saw her in it. But in the end, Wayne, what do you think? What was Broken City in terms of doo-doo?
It was the normal shit.
Normal doo that you just, you do it and then you completely forget about it right afterwards.
Yeah.
So, guys, that was our first episode of What a Shite. A lot of more bad movies to come, hopefully, for this show.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to those.
It's just as long as we don't have problems with security guards and having to worry about our filming. Thanks for watching. Check out the other videos. If you want, please subscribe.
And if you were wondering why I was always looking this direction, I was making sure that the security guard wasn't passing by.
We'll see you guys next time.